Hey guys, this application I'm going to do now is for Achilles tendonitis or calf pain. This we can use for any sort of inflammation or overuse injuries for the Achilles tendon, whether it's a calf strain itself, so a slight tear in the calf muscle, or even if it's just calf pain from trigger points or knots in the muscle. So it's usually caused by overuse of the tissue itself, so generally in runners who don't have enough recovery and rest, or don't look after themselves, or it could be seen in clients that are running for longer periods than they used to, or more like your weekend warriors that will go out and compete or play sport when they haven't trained for a long time. So this application, I've cut a length of tape roughly from the back of my heel at least halfway up the calf. Now if you did want to tape for calf pain as well, you could tape all the way up towards the back of the knee. But this is just more targeting the Achilles itself at the base of those calf muscles. So I've cut it into a Y strip all the way down the middle and saving 5 centimeters at the end. So we're going to tear that paper backing across the base, across the tails, so that I can expose the whole of that base or that anchor. Now once I've got that, I'm going to attach this to the back of the heel, directed up the back of the leg. Now one very important thing to remember is this should be trimmed or shaven. We don't want much hair on the calf, as it's not going to stick very well to the hair. It'll stick better to clean skin, or skin with a stubble actually is probably preferable because it gives the tape something to adhere to. Females, males as well I guess, make sure you don't have moisturiser or sunscreen in the skin, because it will prevent the adhesive from working properly. So make sure it's nice and clean and dry. You can use an alcohol wipe prior to applying it so that you do get more adhesion. So once we've got that base on, just giving that a rub, and I'm going to peel back one of these tails, leaving about 5 centimeters at the end, and placing that calf on a stretch. So we can pull that leg out and place that calf muscle on a stretch, and I'm going to apply this tape with no tension on the tape, just stretch on the calf muscle, up the back of the calf. So we're running just on one side of that Achilles, up the back of the leg, and then the second one, same thing with the tail, 5 centimeters at the end, stretching that calf muscle. So if you can use a wall or another object to stretch that calf, no tension on the tape, and lay that down on the other side of the Achilles. So try and avoid as many wrinkles as possible, get it nice and smooth so it will stick and last better. It would be better ideally to stand up and put the calf on a stretch. You will get a better stretch from that. I'm just doing it here so you can clearly see what I'm doing. So that's either side of that Achilles tendon there. Okay, no stretch on the tape, just stretching the calf muscle. Now another application then you can put over the top, I've cut 15 centimeter eye strip, tearing in the center and exposing just the center of the tape. So I'm going to pinch between middle finger and index finger, and then apply 75% roughly. So between 50 and 100% tension. You can take it to full stretch and then back off just a little bit, and we're going to apply that area of tension across and over the area of pain. So once you've got that area of tension laid down, we can peel off the backing paper and lay down those ends with no tension at all. So again, no tension on those ends. So give that tape a good rub, make sure it's stuck down nice and well. Make sure you apply it roughly half an hour, at least half an hour, prior to doing exercise, so that you don't have sweat starting before the adhesive really has a chance to kick in. Again, make sure the skin is nice and clean, the hair's fairly short or completely shaven off, and don't have moisturiser or sunscreen in the skin. The other thing with the colours don't mean anything, it's simply aesthetic. You're not going to get any different effects out of the different colours, so it's simply for looks and how you want it to look. So that is an application for Achilles tendonitis.